Support black businesses. I just took my nails off myself, just one by one. These are my real nails. I'll just polish them, and I'm still not going to the Asians. I'm not going back. I'm standing behind what I said. If you're going to a nail tech, go to a black nail tech.
What's so mad at me about my boycott Asian businesses take, so I'm going to double down and say the exact same thing that I said at the end of the video right now, because I know people don't make it to the end of the video. The black community should not be engaging with anyone who sees us, our community, our children as threats, even in the slightest bits, and anyone who sees black people as a stepping stone or a road bump to their own success. Point blank, period. But if you're seeking to send a message to the collective Asian community, there is no Asian community. We only think that because of white people, and I'm not about to buy into some white people bullshit. I'll never be opposed to supporting black businesses. There just is no Asian community. That shit doesn't exist. The world is anti-black, and the only people we got are us.
So I found myself back in Asian people business, and this is what I found out. Oh, baby, the ban is not stopping, okay? Them Asian-owned nail salons and shit, the chairs are empty. It's summertime. That's where they supposed to get the most business. Pedicure season, baby. They have no clients. Now they all on the internet crying about how their salons are empty and how nobody's getting their nails done, nobody's supporting these businesses, and how it's racist and everybody's anti-Asian. But let me explain something to y'all, okay? I want to make sure that I'm 110% clear, so that way I'm going to talk real slow, so that way y'all understand me, okay? Because I understand that comprehension is not a skill that everybody has. People do not want to support your business, not because they don't like Asian people and they're anti-Asian. They don't want to support your business because they're tired of being racially profiled as soon as they walk into the door. All right? They're tired of feeling like that every time they go into y'all salons and, go to y'all hair supply stores, you're following them around and, you laughing and joking and talking shit in different languages and Vietnamese or whatever the fuck language y'all are speaking. They don't feel welcome. That's why they don't want to support your business. This whole situation with Cyrus was the straw that broke the camel's back. It was already coming. Like I said, I'm going to speak real slow so that way everybody understand what it is that I'm saying, okay? So, for you to try to shift the blame and say, well, don't buy nothing from China, and that means that y'all need to just start growing y'all hair and stop buying that wigs and weaves from China and whoop, whoop, whoop. How are you claiming that someone is being racist to you when you are being microaggressive all in the same breath? Okay, it's like you don't know if you want to be the victim or the villain in this origin story. And the problem is that y'all want that proximity to whiteness. But let me explain something to you. Unless your skin is pale white and you are white, you will never be white. Okay,
Boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and the hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made in? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are not in neighborhoods? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay? Please, boycott Asian business. I'm all for it.
Big Rascal is saying off topic. Let's see. But how serious do you think Black Americans are about this Asian bro? Man, I'm about to go watch this game. Yesterday, I was at an Asian place. My wife still does a pedicure and manicure at an Asian place. Um, when is the last time you saw a Black American salon? They are boycotting African salons. They are boycotting. See, all this, and I think I said it in one of my videos on the main channel. You can build a healthy community if everything you do is negative. If everything you do is boycotting, if everything you're doing is hurting other communities. They should cut out this hatred strategy. Nobody, like, you just can't build a functioning society if when you're upset about something, you start. This is a racist call, like Asians, all Asians. There are Asians that protest in support of black communities. There are Asians that are in the hood where Walmart doesn't want to go, and they'll open stores to serve the hood, where the hood protects them because they know that these Asians are willing to come there and provide them a service that other places are not going to do. We all benefit from cheap fried rice. Without Asians, I would have never made it through grad school, man. All the good, quick, fast, because I didn't like these McDonald's and stuff. So Asian food was one of the closest to African food. So I'd go to a Chinese place, and I go so much that they know me. Here in Prosper, the place that I watch my games, my soccer games, is an Asian bistro. And I have drinks there. They know what I drink. I don't even tell them. As soon as I walk in, they make my drink for me. So if they want to boycott, they can boycott. Some of them would do it. The more radical ones to do it, because right now they're upset about everything. They're looking for stuff. They'll do it. But as on YouTube, I think these what do you call it? These race hustlers, they are Sharptons, this group of guys that I think have destroyed the black community. We need to start coming out, making these videos, giving people a different perspective. Like, because a lot of them, what I've realized is a lot of them haven't thought about this whole thing from a positive perspective, because they're always boycotting. They're always doing something to negatively impact other groups if things don't go their way. They're always in fight mode. Like, you have to always fight, 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 right? That's the problem that we're having with them in Africa too. Like, it's constant rebel fight mode. You're always in rebel territory. And I'm like, I want to see a black America that is relaxed. Okay. I want to see a black America that is thriving and happy, that can laugh. Bring back stand-up comedy. Remember those black days, early days, the Dave Chappelle's, Ray, what is his name, Chris Rock, those eras where they led the charge in stand-up comedy. They were able to even joke about themselves and other groups, and they laughed. Bring back that black America. That was the best phase of black America. That is the black American culture that the world came to love. Bring that back. Not this new bullshit of protesting a kid that commits murder, cold blood murder, because I read the transcripts, cold blood murder. And they're out here trying to start a race riot over that bullshit. Like, come on, guys. Like, what are we doing? Bring back joy and fun and thriving families and supporting other communities. And you guys, you rioted for integration, right? The civil rights movement was a riot, a peaceful, mostly peaceful riot for integration, to be able to live and go to school in white communities. And then when you got the chance, you turn around and complain about everything being racist. There are still components of racism in America. I agree. But black folks in America, if you compare this to any other part of the world where there's multiculturalism, the folks in America have it the best. Yet they still say it's not good enough. And all it takes is one little incident. Then we're pissing on graves. They were shouting. We're doing all kinds of things. But right down the street, they just killed another black child. And nobody's reporting on it and nobody's talking about it. Misplaced priorities, misplaced anger. And it's not good, man. It's not good. It makes overall, it makes the community look bad. It feels like they don't care anymore. But this boycott is bullshit. It's it's not like this is a community that has a lot of money to where the Asians are going to be heavily impacted. Asian businesses are going to be fine, man. They have themselves. A lot of them live in their own communities. They patronize their own products. They are they are well received by the other groups. So if 1 out of 4 is off the chain and doesn't want to be part of you, which is not even everybody, Black immigrants are still going to patronize their products. They got a market of 3 million Black immigrants that will purchase their product. And I'm spending more and more just to prove a point. I'm just going to keep going to my Asian place and having a good time. I'm never going to be a part of boycotting somebody who bleeds red just because I didn't like something politically in the mainstream. I think of Asians around me as part of my community because your community is just the people you live with and the people you live around. So I'm not going to do anything that destroys any business in my community because some Asian dude did something in South Carolina. And if you're going to do it, go ahead. I'm not. It's not going to kill them. The Asians have the highest income. They are the highest income earners in America. They make more money than white folks. So they're going to be fine. It's like, it's not even a match. It's like, it's not a match. They're going to be fine. What, like, when are you going to develop Black business? And how are you going to develop Black business without the support of all these other groups? Because you've clearly failed to develop Black businesses. You have failed to develop Black businesses. So how is boycotting Asians going to build Black businesses? Why don't you use the word build in your vocabulary? All your influencers are angry people. Jamil Hill is an angry woman. Joy Reid, angry woman. Kamala Harris, angry woman. All these folks are angry, man. Come on, man. I need some joy. That's why they have to give them antidepressants.